What is going on, guys? Murph here, out on the Minnesota River again. Going for flatheads again. This might be my last trip out here actually for a while, unfortunately, but hopefully we can make it a good one. Conditions are, I don't know, decent. I guess we'll see how they are, but we got 74.5-degree water temps. I think the river is at 12 feet right now. We just got a small front that came through. It's the 21st today, June 21st. It'll all be displayed in the corner somewhere around here. But going for these flatheads, bullheads, same program as usual. I'm not going to keep this too long. Going to the same sort of spot I always go to. So I go to inside bends in the river. I find those sandbars. I go on my graph and I find kind of where the mud transitions to sand, and there's usually a hump right there underwater. And if you put your bait right along that hump there, sometimes it's a very obvious sharp one that's maybe a few feet, and sometimes it's a very sloping one that might only change a foot. But either way, it seems to be right where the flatheads like to be around. So that's what I do. You don't need a graph, honestly, to do it. Just go to an inside bend. It's really where the sand meets the mud. The mud will more be a straight up and down bank, and then it'll start to flatten out to your sandbar, and that's usually underwater where that transition is. So throw your baits there if you're trying to fish the same sort of place I am. Maybe we'll get into more depth about that, but I might not be out here for another 2 months, unfortunately, so we'll see. I'll be back in the fall, though. September sometime. Hope to continue with this. Plus, get throwing, more of the other stuff I do. I do a lot of walleye fishing. Actually, a lot more walleye fishing than catfish fishing, but I love the catfish fishing when I can. Also hoping to go up north, do some Red River stuff possibly, and then Tennessee stuff hopefully this winter. So that'll be coming in the distant-ish future. But anyways, enjoy this one. Hopefully we can get some big fish. Alright, real quick here, guys. I actually just caught one. I didn't even turn the camera on because I was getting the tent and everything set up, and something was going goofy with the rod. I was like, I better check that. And little baby flathead. Kind of cool. Cool to see. It's good to see actually that there's a future here, which that wasn't really in doubt. But anyways, that's why it's always important to check the rod throughout the night, especially here in Minnesota where you only get one rod. It sucks. You're not going to get a lot of sleep if you want to catch a lot of fish, but you got to be constantly checking these things, because like this would never have pulled out the drag. Luckily it happened at like 9:30 or 9:45, whatever it is, so I wasn't asleep yet. But just remember, during the night it's best to set an alarm every couple hours and to check your rod. That's why I go through so much bait, because I'm constantly checking it, reeling it in and throwing it back out. And you lose a lot of bait like that, but you also catch a lot of fish. So bring a lot of bait, check that thing often, because you might have a little guy like this or a channel on. That'll help a lot. That's what a fish looks like. I don't think it's that big. It's not even pulling. Yeah. Another reason you gotta check them all the time is like, this is a fish clearly, and now he's pulling drag, but when it was just sitting here he wasn't at all. So luckily I was laying in the tent, and it's only about 11 right now, and I was hearing, I don't know, I was kind of hearing the rod move around, So I knew he was on. He actually doesn't feel like that bad a fish either. He ain't big. I'm gonna go down and grab him. I'll be right back. Oh, I don't like getting these, but at least if I'm gonna get them, I want them to be nice. That's a real nice channel. That's about, I don't know, probably a 10-pounder. 10.7. Money guesstimation right there. But yeah, he's riled up. But 10-pound channel, you know, that's not bad. I'll take that. I'm gonna go let him go. Alright. It's about, I don't know, 4 in the morning. Finally got hit here pretty good. He's coming right in right now, but I think crushed it. Nice flathead. Yeah. Man, he's on shore. I'm gonna go grab him. I literally just got up. It's like 4. I just woke up. Actually just came out here and jiggled this rod to make sure I had bait and my bait was still there, and come out, jiggle it, look good. Everything seemed good, and then I just went back, right back in the tent. All of a sudden, wham, gets hit. So I don't know if what I did anything, but it might have. I don't know, 15-pounder. I'll go get the scale real quick. 17.8. Not bad. Just another good flathead out here. I mean, anything under 20 really isn't that big, but that is a nice fish. Hopefully I can get another, a real big one tonight. So I want to get this guy back. I guess I'll get, it's been a slow night. I actually got that little flathead right away. Not right away, but pretty quick. That 10-pound channel, then another about, I don't know, 8-pound channel. And then finally this guy. They generally, yeah, they pretty much go right away. Alright, well, finally a decent flathead. Decent. But they can definitely get a lot bigger than that. So get the bait back out. Probably get back to bed. Hopefully be back with another fish. Whew. Just got hit here. He definitely seems to have swam into his snag. This is actually the exact same spot as where I had one in this snag before, this exact same snag too. So, alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna try walk to either side and pulling and see if that works. Otherwise, I'll just get in the boat and get out there and see if I can pop it off and get this fish in. It doesn't seem all that big, but flathead's a flathead, so we'll see what we can do. Yeah, you can see him running right now. Okay. Took it way down to the side, was pulling, felt a little pop, and the fish is free now. Another flathead. Alright, I'm gonna go down and get him. I'll be right back. There we go. It's almost like they're getting smaller and smaller each trip. Every single hook, when I'm circle hooking like this, is just right in the side of the mouth. And their mouths are so tough, you know. I'm never worried about it coming out. I'll get them weighed real quick. $15, $14, just under 16. So 2 15-pounders. Not terrible. It's like my trips, they're getting smaller, but that's all right. Still a real nice fish. So it's morning. You can see. I think it's like 7. Or something. I'm really not sure. I just got out of the tent when that thing hit, but this is why it's always important to make sure you're always changing it out. I don't get a lot of fish in the morning, but a lot of it is because I wake up, you know, 8, 9 or whatever, and I come out and my bait's gone off my rod. But if I'm continuously throughout the night coming out and changing it, or just checking it, making sure that, if anything else, just making sure like I pull on the line and make sure I can feel that bullhead moving, you know, then I get fish. But if I don't and I just stay in the tent and be lazy and keep sleeping, come out and I got nothing. So then it's basically I'm not fishing for the last, who knows, it could be 4 or 5 hours. That's why it's always important to check your bait. But I don't know, we're getting late here. Either I'll be back for another fish. I'll probably go sleep for another hour. It's overcast, so maybe we can get one more here. If not, I'll be back for an intro in a bit. All right. Well, I woke up and the rod was bobbing, and that's a pretty good sign that it's usually just a channel, which it is. So, been getting everything packed up. I'm gonna get this guy in real quick. I think he's been on there for a while. There he is, I don't know. 5 to 7 pound channel. I usually don't show those just because that's all I do. Get them in quick and get them off and get them back. But I guess I'll wrap things up here. I'm about to head out. I guess it was a decent trip. Got the three flatheads and 3 channels. The one channel was 10.5 pounds or whatever, so decent channel. Prefer them to be up 15 or more if I'm gonna catch them, but you know, can't really decide that. So then the really small flathead to start the night, and then the 2 that were right at 15 pounds. So actually the fish have been slowly getting smaller and smaller each trip I've been coming out here, which is all right. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Circle hooks worked well again. Smaller fish, so I had to make sure I was checking the rods as often as possible. Hopefully I can get out here one more time next week, I think. 1 or 2 more times, and then I won't be getting out here as much, if at all. But once September hits, definitely going to be doing a lot of fishing, a lot of camping, a lot of traveling. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe we'll get out and get another stick, something big, like maybe a 40 pounder or something yet this year before the flatheads shut off. But anyways, if you watch, thank you, I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, that helps me a lot. And yeah, that's it.